integrate, and me in the chat every time he shows up is just like based.
Yeah.
And everyone keeps calling him a fucking cheese eater.
Hey now!
It's really funny. It's just giving me loads of anti-European slurs to use. It's great.
That's brilliant. And
Speaking of anti-Brexit, anti-European.
and you know, we are live.
Hello.
Hello.
Don't mind me and my anti-European speak.
So there was context before we went live, and if you want to find out what that context was, check out Denzil's Twitch channel at 11.
Mm-hmm.
Links in the description.
2 hours from now.
What are you doing? Why don't you tell all zero people here at the moment?
The information I just spoke. Essentially, you'll all have probably heard of Papers, Please. It's a classic. Not tonight is Papers, Please, but complaining about Brexit. Except complaining about Brexit in the most middle-class Remainer way, because it's showing these poor, oppressed European people having to work basically slave jobs that are paying better than my real-life job. Like, Papers, Please has a really good way of making you fucking struggle from day to day and week to week, barely being able to pay bills. And in this one, I'm fucking raking in the money. I'm really enjoying the gameplay though, so you know, I'm still enjoying playing the game at least.
Have you? This isn't the first time you're playing it then?
I played it like 2 hours of it.
Okay.
A few weeks ago.
Gotcha.
Last week, sorry.
Gotcha.
This is me going to be continuing with it and seeing how it goes. You basically, instead of being a border agent, you're a bouncer at like various clubs.
Right.
So you've got to check people's ID and make sure that they're like. And at some clubs they'll have like guest lists, so you've got to like just make sure they're on the guest list, and you've got to like. I'm assuming at some point they're gonna go no fucking French people allowed, and I'm gonna be going very based.
Yeah, I saw Meyer Tucci's report this morning. He reported that Steve Bray, of all people, is seeking political asylum in the EU.
Why?
The anti-Brexit guy.
No. Hang on, Steve Bray. Is that the guy who protests outside?
Yeah, the anti-Brexit protester who annoys everybody.
Oh, that whingy! Is that the Stop Brexit guy?
Yes.
Is that who you're talking about?
He's the Stop Brexit guy.
Okay. If Americans aren't aware, there is a terminally political man who literally stands outside Parliament as almost 24/7 screaming "Stop Brexit" over and over again at the top of his lungs, and essentially just does that to be there in the background of like news reports. Because we have like, you know, when there's a news report and there's an important political thing happening, a reporter will stand outside of Parliament and talk about what's going on. So he'll just be in the background like caterwauling, essentially. He's like
Until about 3-4 weeks ago, when Parliament declared that he's no longer allowed to protest in front of Parliament.
See, I'm
off the steps.
And now he's seeking political asylum.
Now he's seeking political asylum.
Amazing.
Personally, I'm not a fan of that. He was the best example of how stupid Remainers are. I thought he was an excellent advertisement for their fucking obnoxiousness.
Well, he was bracing parliamentarians. He was bracing MPs, including some Laborites, and they finally got sick of him.
Oh well, that's a shame because you know, whether you agree with him or disagree with him, I found him quite entertaining to watch.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like I very much found him like, you know, we're starting to get to the point where the right wing is starting to go, nah, fuck it, free speech is a no, sorry, and I'm not a fan of that. But that seems to be a direction we're going right now in politics, and it fucking sucks.
Anyway, this isn't a political stream. Ugh, politics, cringe. Ugh, politics. Ew. Get it out. No hate politicking. Hello, HHM. You'll be back in a few. I will look forward to seeing you back then in a few. So yeah, we are back with a Freakin Florida Man Friday. It is just a short crew. It's just we're a couple of people down tonight. Proper Horror Show. If you're not already aware, she's premiering a video over on her channel. I think it's probably wrapping up now, and I believe she's going to be with Harry and Gladive tonight. I feel cheated on. Yeah. And Trig is MIA. So wherever he is, I wish him well. Probably doing some...
We're on a skeleton crew, lads.
We're on a skeleton crew.
We're gonna have to step up. We're gonna have to step our jokes up.
We're gonna have to read more articles than we normally would as well. You know,
come on, step it up.
A couple of us might have to read 2 of the 5. But yeah, so as you probably heard, guys, we've got regular streamers, the ones who could turn up this evening. We have Denzel Jones, and we also have Mergoot. So. Before we start to go through the articles, is there anything that you would like to share, either of you? And I know, Denzel, we've already kind of shilled your stream.
I've already done my shilling.
But is there anything else that you want to mention at all, or? Nope. Cool, fantastic. Mergoot, yourself?
Biggest thing going on right now is the Mineral Cup. The first round is ending today, where you vote between your favorite minerals. At Mineral Cup, great stuff. And tomorrow starts the quarterfinals.
A Mineral Cup?
Yeah, your favorite minerals like quartz, calcite, diamond.
This is a thing.
Vivianite. Yes.
Okay.
It's on Twitter at Mineral Cup.
Okay. There you go. Check that out at Mineral Cup, guys. If you're not already following them on Twitter, probably not. I'm astounded. I mean, I know there was things like cheese rolling that you do. Not you personally, but that in fact that's something that we do. But I never heard of like a beauty pageant for minerals. That's interesting. In terms of my
science geeks.
No, that's pretty cool. In terms of what I've got on, trousers and a t-shirt first of all. But in terms of the channel, there was a little update stream that I did early this afternoon over on the main channel. I'm finding it difficult to sit down and actually get time to actually do sort of like production side of my videos, just because of the amount of time I sort of briefly mention it there. The live stream itself was just to bring you guys up to speed with a update to a case that I did back in July regarding the Danny Diaz Delgado murder. The second individual who was responsible for his death, his name is Akmal Alvaranga. He was sentenced last week to life imprisonment. So may he rot in peace, that scumbag. With regards to other bits, we're going to have another Soma stream on Monday. I did actually watch Harrian's playthrough of that the day after doing my one. And obviously I stopped at the point where I got to, which was pretty much at the end of part 2. So I think if I'm smooth on that, it'll probably be the last one, maybe penultimate one, but we'll see. So yeah, Mergoot and Denzel, are you ready for some freaking Florida Man fun?
Go for it.
All right, who wants to go first?
Go on then, give me the numbers.
Rightio,
1 to 5 again?
1 to 5 again, my friend.
Give me number 1.
Number 1, right. Let's... I don't know why.
Number 15.
Number 15.
Burger
King foot lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce.
There we go. It is in Lestrade.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Oh, wow.
Rightio.
Good Lord.
This is actually something that happened quite recently. So, ChickfilA employee stops man who allegedly tried to carjack woman with a baby.
So we're reading a story about a hero today, Florida man.
I intentionally after the last one that we did, and obviously we had a little conversation afterwards. I've tried to find headlines that kind of are a bit more not uplifting as such, but just less grim.
There is a positive spin to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, dramatic video shows a Chick-fil-A employee tackling a man who allegedly tried to carjack a woman with a baby. The suspect, identified as William Branch, was arrested by authorities in Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
There you go, and there's an image.
Facing charges of
About
battery
30 miles away from where I lived.
Oh, really?
Blimey.
Big military town.
Yeah. Branch is facing... Man, imagine committing crimes in that kind of neighborhood. Fucking hell. Branch is facing charges of battery and carjacking with a weapon. The Okaloosa, what a name, County Sheriff's Office said on Wednesday. Armed with a stick.
What kind of stick? Just like a little random branch.
I don't think it goes into detail. It just says armed with a stick. God, I just picture him having like an entire like huge fucking branch with leaves and shit on it.
Yeah. See, yeah, that's exactly what I'm picturing.
You know in the World's End where Peter goes and grabs the big fucking branch to smack the guy with. That's all I'm picturing. Oh, it's funny as hell. Oh, Branch allegedly approached... Oh my god, wait. His name's Branch and he's armed with a stick.
Oh.
What?
He uprooted the woman.
Oh, Florida, how are you real? Allegedly approached a woman in the parking lot outside of Chick-fil-A. Is this a superhero? Is this like a superhero concept?
Hang on, this must be the supervillain.
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah. Sorry, no. This is a supervillain. William Branch, Stickman.
Yeah, but he's not doing it right. What is he, an anti-hero?
Well, no. Branch is the one who's carjacking, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he can't be Stickman. Well, if he's Stickman, it must be a villain or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Stickman. He then demanded her keys, grabbed them from her waistband, and tried to take the car as she was getting her baby out of the car. The Chick-fil-A employee, identified by the restaurant as Michael Gordon. What a classic all-American name. This is a superhero right here. Michael Gordon. Although that's Michael spelled as if he's a Rusky, so... Nice. Intervened after hearing the woman screaming. Part of the video encounter shows Gordon wrestling Branch to the ground and pinning him until more people show up to help. God damn, what a lad.
Nice.
At one point, Branch punched Gordon in the face, but he was not seriously injured. Did he just fucking no-sell a face punch? What a lad. Yes. In the clip, a woman who witnessed the incident unfold is heard calling out the attempted carjacker. She had a baby in her hands. She had a baby. How dare you? Oh no, it was witnessed. It was witnessed by the gremlin child. How dare you?
Oh no.
Oh.
I should have had a little sound clip.
Deputies say Branch was involved in another incident shortly before the carjacking attempt. The local Chick-fil-A's Facebook page identified the employee and called him a hero. Well, hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Although I'm not gonna lie, man, it is hard to look heroic in Chick-fil-A uniform.
well, it looks like there's a video down here, so we could judge it.
Who chose the Chick-fil-A uniform? Pink and bright fucking lime green. I mean, Jesus.
There he is. Well,
look at that.
Well, if you want to see him look like a hero, there is a video. We'll scroll down and have a look at that in a sec.
Click it.
Should we have a look at it now? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now. It's auto-playing for me.
Let's. Go on, man.
It's all through the first 20 seconds.
Okay. Oh, he's got him in a headlock.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Well done, lad.
Are we sure this isn't a bonus stage for the new WWE game?
I'll let you know. I'll boot it up later.
The Chick-fil-A stage.
Chick-fil-A DLC character. The DLC pack.
I want this guy added to Legends of Aether.
Okay, he's off him now. He's
apparently the Chick-fil-A Facebook page has been going mental, saying how fucking awesome he is. Hell yeah!
She had a baby in her hands.
Yeah. Basically, everyone's just like, man, what? Everyone in the neighborhood, the sheriff's office and his workplace are just like, God, this guy's awesome. Fuck yeah! It's so nice to see that. You know, the amount of times when someone will step in and do the right thing and they get punished for it.
Yeah.
You know, the classic kind of like defend yourself from a bully, gets in trouble. The amount of times like, you know, oh sorry, we're gonna have to suspend you from the workplace. It's brought bad stuff on us. The fact this guy's actually getting like commendations for this, I'm happy.
Yeah,
That's
no.
nice to see.
Yeah. Do you want to carry on going through the article?
I was just gonna say that was about it. All the rest of it was just the Facebook page lauding him. But it sounds like Branchman was fleeing from another crime apparently.
Right.
And that's why he was like going for the car.
Gotcha.
But yeah, what a story.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, not a bad little start. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Excellent. There we go. So hopefully that's cheered you up. But fingers crossed, the other stories don't don't put you into a bit of a downer. But we will see. Mergoot, what would you like? We've got 2 to 5 basically.
Roll my dice. Number 4.
Number 4. Chick-fil-A foot lettuce. Behave.
Number 15.
No, it didn't. Right, let's try that again. There we go. Right. It's in the chat now, and for you lovely lot watching. Woman forced to watch hysterically laughing man crush her pickup, Florida cops say.
What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. Now there were various headlines to this one, but this was the one that caught my eye, and the only reason why I know that is because this image popped up in quite a few of them. So I'm assuming it's all the same article, but yeah, each headline was quite unique. Yeah.
From the Miami Herald, September 15th, 2022. An argument over drug money took a violent turn in Florida when a cash-strapped woman was forced to watch man crush her vehicle.
Oh,
Charlotte County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, you there?
Did we lose him there for a second? Did you lose him as well?
I think yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can't hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Now you lagged out a bit. You roboted.
It wasn't me for once.
Hold on.
I thought it was me, honestly.
I updated my drivers. Hold on.
That's right. You're coming through clear now, my dude.
Okay, let's see.
I'm not sure if you can hear us.
Yes, I can. Loud and
thank
clear.
God. Okay.
Don't talk shit about him.
An argument over drug money took a violent turn in Florida when a cash-strapped woman was forced to watch a man crush her vehicle with an excavator, according to Charlotte County Sheriff's Office.
An excavator?
Mate.
It happened Sunday, September 11th at a landscaping company in Inglewood, and the victim reports the equipment operator was laughing hysterically as he smashed and slammed her pickup. The sheriff's office said in news release. Inglewood is about 90 miles south of Tampa.
Okay.
The 36-year-old suspect, who works for the landscaping company, was arrested and faces a series of charges, including false imprisonment, officials said. Investigators say the incident began as a domestic dispute over drug money and escalated to physical assault and property damage.
Sounds reasonable.
Throughout the night of September 10th, the suspect drove the victim around to several gas stations throughout Port Charlotte and England money for drugs, the sheriff's office said.
Were you losing him there for you as well?
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's all right.
You're occasionally roboting out, friend.
Yes.
But I've got to say, Breaking Bad Florida edition is fucking wild.
Be right back.
All right, mate. No worries. Oh, it's just popped out. I'll continue the article for the time being.
Better Call Saul, by the way.
No, do you know what? I haven't seen any of the sort of like shoot-offs to Breaking Bad.
Okay, well, it's only Better Call Saul, and then like El Camino.
I would say El Camino, yeah. But...
Is this better?
That's right. Yeah, all good, mate.
Okay.
But no, I was It's really good. It's let down a lot by the fact that it's a sequel. They really tried to like build up the tension in scenes where you know that everyone has to be able to make it out alive, and it's kind of infuriating.
Right.
I am enjoying it. It's a well-written show. It's just that one thing is just a bit like.
When you said sequel, do you mean prequel?
Sorry, prequel.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's off by the fact it's a prequel.
Sorry, because when you said sequel, I'm thinking, hold on, is this some sort of twist? Like it actually isn't?
Yeah. Well, no. There are sequel segments. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
thing,
Oh,
which I quite
okay.
like.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
There's basically. This is Better Call Saul that we're talking about. There's chunks of the show where it like cuts to Saul in like after Breaking Bad, where he's like basically like living incognito. It's really interesting. It's a really good show. I definitely would say people should go and watch it if they enjoy Breaking Bad, because it's just more of it.
Yeah.
And just as good.
I think I've been seeing a lot of like YouTube shorts lately with like Better Call Saul clips, and I'm like, yeah, I should really get into it, because I thoroughly enjoyed Breaking Bad, and yeah, if I can get at least one more roof pizza, then
There has been very little pizza, honestly, in the show, sadly.
I see that might be a deal breaker for me. Anyway, Mergut, you were saying they were driving across several gas stations around or throughout the North Port Charlotte.
Yep, when he demanded the victim find money for drugs.
Give me some drugs.
When the victim was unable to, he became increasingly agitated. The suspect abandoned the woman at a convenience store early September 11th, taking her pickup phone and purse, officials said. He then drove to his place of work where the excavator was located, the sheriff's office said. Once the victim returned to his workplace, they witnessed Hamilton laughing hysterically and smashing the Chevrolet Silverado, utilizing the bucket of the excavator. Investigators did not say who called authorities, but deputies arrested the suspect at the landscaping company.
Criminal
and charged him with criminal mischief, more than $1,000 damage, domestic battery by strangulation.
Oh, that's harsh.
And false imprisonment of a person against their will.
I love the term criminal mischief.
Yeah,
I love that term.
It does make it really hard to take something seriously when you're like, oh, it was a bit mischievous.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
It's like, come on, man. He was smashing up a car, strangled some, but yeah, it shouldn't be so mischievous. Oh, what was this one here?
All types of crime can be linked back to addiction, including domestic battery. If you or someone you know struggling with addiction, please reach out for help. Charlotte County Sheriff Bill Permel said in the release.
Have you seen the one just underneath the read next section? Wedding reception goes horribly wrong when attendees start fighting.
That's about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Big cop mistakenly pulls over real cop and gets arrested.
Yeah.
Colorado
Oh my lord.
Oh, yeah. Then there's the one underneath. I'm not gonna. Homeowner kills his son after mistake. Oh, okay.
Ouch.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Ouch. Okay.
Rightio. Right. Well, I suppose I better pick a headline. In fact, I'll tell you what. Zen, 2, 3, or 5. You pick one for me.
Let's go with number 5.
Number 5. Okay. Right. I'm going to pop it in the chat for you guys so you can see it. And the headline is what happened after a man put laxatives in a Florida teen's meds. Very bizarre case. Thank you.
God.
Are we ready? Right. Here we go. A drug tampering case in North Florida has come to a close after 3 years. According to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office, a man was sentenced for putting laxatives into a Florida teen's medication. Craig Allen Ripple, first arrested in April 2020 on felony child abuse charges, scum, was found guilty on Thursday. The 57-year-old Bunnell resident was given 14 months in a state prison, followed by 36 months of probation upon his release. The Sheriff's Office began investigating a potential child abuse case in August of 2019. The report alleged that Ripple had exhibiting odd behaviours, such as tampering with a 14-year-old son's medicine, as well as removing items belonging to his mother and sister. Shit, okay, this is actually taking a bit of a dark turn.
Yeah.
The mother was able to provide the flagless sheriff's office with the tampered medicine, as well as security footage from the residents showing Ripple taking things from a child's bedroom. Shortly after, detectives met with the mother, who was reportedly in a domestic relationship with Ripple, and two juveniles involved. The woman explained that while giving her son his nightly dose, I nearly said mighty dose, nightly dose of medication, it appeared that the pill had been altered somehow. After dismantling the tablet, she discovered several small round pink tablets inside. They were later identified as over-the-counter laxatives. She also told detectives that her son was refusing to take the meds. He said they tasted strange and were making him ill. No shit. Detectives met with Ripple. Oh yeah, no pun intended, definitely there.
I was about to say hang about.
Yeah, hold on. Penny drop then. Detectives met with Ripple, and they say he admitted to toying with the medication and inserting the pink tablets into the teen's capsules. This is a very bizarre case, and it takes a sick and twisted individual to administer laxatives to a child without his or his mother's knowledge, Sheriff Rick Starley said, adding the child was not significantly injured. But that's good. The mother has since moved out of state and is no longer in contact with the suspect. Well,
people don't realize, like, as funny as it is to make someone shit themselves, laxatives can be like really dangerous.
Yeah.
If it's not like medically required.
I'm just gonna put it out there, man. That headline was misleading as fuck. Just gonna put that out there. That was actually quite sad. I'm not. Oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose. I mean,
but it sounds like it's going to be funny, and it's actually just kind of.
Yeah, it's actually kind of grim. Well, I mean, the thing is, I fingers crossed. You know, nothing else went on besides what was mentioned in the article.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's absolutely right. You've got to be off your nut if you're going to do something like that. Just to anybody, really.
Because they fucking like they dehydrate the hell out of you, don't they?
Well, yeah. I mean. Yeah,
it's essentially giving someone like diarrhea, and as much as we laugh about like, haha, shitting yourself, it's like that can be dangerous.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Especially if if they take way too many, if they overdose on it. Yeah. No, that's Murgoot, dig us out of this one.
Hell yeah.
You can pick one for Zen this time. 2 or 3.
I would like to say the second name Ripple. I was hoping I could lean into another joke about supervillains, and say that he's like Ice Cream Man or something.
Well, you could say that, or Ripple, as in Ripple.
Which 2 are left?
Sorry, 2 or 3.
Number 3.
HHM, I'll put that one up in a sec. HHM says, as a mother in a country where we can't just shoot them, married 20 plus years. I'm just saying.
It's not a Better Call Saul reference. That name, HHM. That's a prominent organization in Better Call Saul.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, HHM. It's a lawyer. It's a legal company.
Okay. Denzel, this is your article. For those and for yourself, HHM. Here it is, the headline: Florida man claims he shot at officers thinking they were, quote, Mexican cartel members.
Good lord.
You have okay.
Oh boy, right, okay. Well, a Florida man told police that he shot at them because he thought they were members of a Mexican drug cartel, according to an arrest affidavit. He's now facing premeditated murder charges. Lucas Alves is facing a slew of charges, including attempted first-degree premeditated murder of a law enforcement officer after he allegedly shot an officer in the chest at a Melbourne hotel. Fucking hell.
Wow.
He said he believed they were members of the cartel who showed up outside his room to steal his belongings.
Are we going to press X that out on that one? I am.
It's Florida. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. I mean,
that's the thing is, like, I could believe this guy might have sincerely believed it, but that just puts into question what the fuck's going on in his life. Lucas Alves is facing... Yeah. While being questioned by officers after the shooting, he said he believed that the officers were members of the cartel who showed up outside his room to steal his belongings. Alves and his roommate were staying at the Suburban Lodge extended stay when hotel management was alerted about a 911 hang-up call. When management knocked on Alves' door, they overheard the man yell, "There are a bunch of armed gunmen and I'm going to die!" Blimey. Police were alerted to the verbal exchange and told the TV station they arrived at the hotel to check the roommate's well-being. When officers knocked on his door, he repeatedly asked for their badge numbers several times. Police said that they complied and gave them to him. He then began to count down from 3, then fired one shot through the door, striking officers in the chest. Bloody hell! It's not like this was a no-knock raid or anything. They did comply quite well with him.
Yeah.
If all of this is true, which I'm not gonna lie, I do like being like, okay, now give me your body cam footage, please.
Yeah. But, just one other thing as well. Like, given if this guy was involved in drugs or whatever, then maybe that does add some sort of plausibility to his claim. But then I don't know. Like, they're giving the badge numbers. I mean, but then he could be thinking, they're just chatting malarkey, you know. I don't know. I don't want to believe it, but I mean, no, that doesn't exonerate him of any responsibility. But Jesus Christ, like, how paranoid do you have to be if he actually believed that?
Look, I work with people who are coked out of their minds. My workplace, and it's astonishing, like, the things that can set them off. Like, I saw someone recently, have like freak out because one of the employees at the workplace went to the toilet.
Oh wow!
Like the kinds of things that will cause them to freak the fuck out is like anything, basically.
Oh blimey! Yeah,
it's mental. So, oh god, of course, because it's a hotel, some of his rounds went through the walls of another room where 2 people were staying.
No.
So he could have killed like a lot of people.
Jesus. In fact, and it can happen. Check out my Greg Flanagan video over on the main channel. Oh, look at that. Seamless shield.
Wild.
Yeah.
But the man who was wearing a bulletproof vest, and he only suffered bruising and a small laceration on his chin.
Oh,
the
brilliant.
vest did its job.
Excellent.
Fucking hell. I mean, you know what? That's at least nice to hear.
Oh, wait, and check that as well. He added that Friday also marked the officer's 26th anniversary with the agency. So it was like, it wasn't like, shit, man, two days till retirement.
Well, still, no, in fairness, 25 years on the force.
Yeah, I know, but like it wasn't like he snuffed it 2 days to retirement, you know?
Yeah.
like they do in the films.
I don't know. I'd say it's time for retirement if you've been doing it for 26 years.
I mean, yeah, especially if you've got shot in the chest. Be like, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. 26 years of working the beat in Florida must feel like fucking 60 years in the military.
Yeah.
That deserves some level of retirement at that point. Christ.
In fact, so much so
Thank you, HHM, by the way. I just saw your message there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Zen still streams very much on very regularly and often on Twitch. If you've got a Twitch account, you can check that out.
Who did you say was the person that you had done the main case on?
It was a guy called Greg Flanagan.
Greg.
Yeah,
I'll pop that in the chat.
Yeah. Coincidentally, Mr. Ballin uploaded his version of what happened literally the day after I did. I was like, no. And then I pointed it out.
See, the funny thing is that tends to actually mean that the numbers get better for you. Like, there's more chance of your video being recommended.
Well, you say
like, oh, this Greg Flanagan guy, people are talking about him right now.
Well, you say that, but it didn't really with mine. But I mean, it wasn't a problem because I mean, I was still like in my infancy at that time with the channel. I think it was like my 3rd or 4th video that I put out. But it was just funny that I put that out because I thought, oh, you know, I hadn't seen anybody talk about this case. And it was literally like, it was like an episode of Jonathan Creek. You know, it was like a mystery as to how this guy had died in an apartment, in a hotel room. Sorry, you know, there was no indication that there had been any foul play or anything along those lines. But yeah, I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, you can either check mine or you can check Mr. Ballin's video out. I mean, to be fair, Mr. Ballin's probably more polished than what I was. But yeah, it was. I saw that and I was like, oh, I've got to cover it. And then I put it out, and then literally the day after, I saw Mr. Borland put out exactly the same video, and I was like, okay, that is actually pretty cool. And then I went on Twitter and I was like, yo, by the way, great minds. And this is on my old Twitter account, and I actually got him to. He actually followed me for a little while. Well, until I got rid of my old Twitter account, because I decided that I was going to quit Twitter, and then I realised actually no, I need it to promote my stuff. So I came back on a.
I fucking hate Twitter, man.
Mate, honestly, like most of it will just be positive posting nowadays, and obviously promoting my stuff. I like I said at the start of the stream. Steer clear of it all now. But yeah, definitely check that out. That sort of rings true. Like if anything like that happened, it could have been a situation like that, which kind of gives away the plot. But yeah, the guy, the officer, 26. Well, congratulations on 26 years with the agency. You have GigaChag background status. Oh, and I've just unlocked it. Not there we go. Rightio. So that leaves us with one story left. Mergu, did you want to cover that one?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
I think you'll like this one. Just for the headline alone. All right. For HHM in the chat. Let's get rid of Giga. We can give Giga last treatment. Florida woman named Tupac Shakur, accused of assaulting a man with a baseball bat outside of a hospital. Lads, ladies, we found him.
Oh my goodness me! He transitioned. Of course we could. That's why we couldn't find him.
That's it. Yeah. We were looking for the wrong person this whole time. There's the greatest rapper alive.
A Miami woman named Tupac Amaru Shakur is facing charges for allegedly attacking an elderly man. Bizarrely, the alleged assault took place on September 7th, the 26th anniversary of the 1996 shooting that led to the death of the California hip-hop star who bore the same name as Ms. Shakur.
Mate, that's
Ms. Shakur, 34, is accused of using a baseball bat to attack a man sitting on a bench outside Hialeah Hospital, 651 East Street, 25th Street.
I'm just going to say, I'm just going to say, I don't believe that Ms. Tupac Shakur is 34 years old. We know how old you are, really, Tupac.
The victim told authorities that Ms. Shakur is a homeless woman who frequents the area and that he'd seen her several times before. After being attacked, he allegedly managed to take the bat from Ms. Shakur and ran inside the hospital. The attack around 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday left the victim with injuries on his face, lip, and right side of his body.
Right, stop there. Can you imagine the scene, right? Picture it, all right? A man comes in, battered from a baseball bat. He's holding the very weapon that was used to attack him with, right? Runs into a hospital. The people run towards him and they're like, oh my God, what's happened? He's like, I've been attacked. It was Tupac.
After reviewing surveillance video, Ms. Shakur was located 7 blocks away from the hospital.
There's the number 7.
By officers. She was booked into Turner Guilford Night Correction Center.
Okay.
Charged with a felony charge of aggravated battery on a person 65 or older.
Right, okay, guys. If you're not familiar, look up Tupac Shakur's 7-day theory. Okay? 7 blocks.
That's a wild one.
All right, 7 blocks. And not only that, Guilford Night, Suge Knight. This is the real Tupac. We found him. I'm sorry, we found him.
Wild.
Ms. Shakur reportedly told police that she'd been the one to be attacked by the victim, according to localken.com.
The old he started argument.
Authorities that she was investigating an incident that library downtown. From news to politics, travel to sport, culture to climate. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there we go. So you heard it here, folks. Breaking news. We have found Tupac Amaru Shakur. He is a 34-year-old crazy woman in Florida who is homeless and is apparently a private investigator as well on the side. There you go. And there you have it. That's all 5 articles. I haven't got a bonus one for this week, I'm afraid. I figured that we'd have everybody here to do that, and we didn't, so that's okay. Yeah. But yeah, no, thank you very much, guys, for we've wrapped this one up quite quickly, actually. 40 minutes in. That is definitely a new record.
Perhaps we should find a bonus one to round things out.
I tell you what, we have got a bonus one. We have got a bonus one. Yeah, we've got a bonus one. We actually mentioned it earlier.
I tried Googling Florida Man to just see, what's the most recent Florida Man story? And I'm not expecting you to read it, because this is a bit much, but it did make me laugh reading the title.
Oh no, where's it gone? Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh my.
Yeah, he was, yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I'm not expecting us to do this one, but I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, no, not going to do that one. All right, okay, so I'll do this one. We actually briefly mentioned it earlier, and let's double check. Is there a video? Well, there's no video, but that's a shame. Right. Let me just put that back up there as well, because my name actually pops up on some of these articles.
Oof.
There we go. So, wedding reception goes horribly wrong when attendees start fighting, Florida cops say. And this was September the 8th by Mark Price. A wedding reception in Florida went horribly wrong over... Oh, actually, let me pop it in here for you guys. I just realised I haven't stuck that in here. There we go. A wedding reception in Florida went horribly wrong over Labor Day weekend when a brawl among attendees put one man in hospital, according to the Volusia Sheriff's Office. The suspects in his beating, I'm assuming that's supposed to say the suspects in this beating, are a father and son, and they remain at large, the Sheriff's Office said in a September 7th news release. It happened at around 8:30 p.m. Saturday, September 3rd, at the Granville Farms and Wedding and Event Barn in Lake Helen, 35 miles northeast of Orlando, officials said. Deputies were called to the scene in which 3 men engaged in a fight in the parking lot, the Sheriff's Office reports. The victim was struck in the head and faced multiple times and kicked even after becoming unresponsive. Jesus. The 2 suspects fled the scene before deputies arrived. Witness says it started when 2 men got into an argument near the front of the event hall and began shoving each other, according to the incident reports. The dispute then moved outside the parking lot, the report states. Wonder what that fight was about. The fight began to escalate when another male became involved, yelling, "Don't touch my dad!" and struck the victim in the back of the head, according to the report. Both males then proceeded to strike the victim as he fell to the ground and continually stomp the victim upon his head. Oh, jeez, okay, Christ, as he laid in the parking lot. The cause of the fight was not released, but it left the 36-year-old victim bleeding profusely from his mouth, head and eyes, according to the incident reports. Investigators identified the 2 suspects as Joel O'Grady, 38, and his son Julian Falkenberg, 21, both of Sanford. The pair have extensive violent criminal histories, officials said. The identity...
Wait, I'm sorry, Sanford? Isn't that the setting of Hot Fuzz?
Well, I don't know.
What a crossover!
There you go. All you need is a cornetto in here now.
I tell you what, I'd love a Hot Fuzz sequel where they go to Florida and have to deal with Florida.
That would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny indeed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The identity of the victim, who is from Lake Mary, has not been released. Volusia Sheriff's Office detectives are asking for help identifying the men who were wanted on charges of aggravated battery. Anyone who sees them should call 911, officials said. Investigators did not say why the pair were at the reception or if they knew the victim prior to the attack. So they might not have even been invited to the wedding.
Bloody hell. I should, yes, Sanford is the Hot Fuzz town.
Oh, it is it?
There's a D in there, but yeah.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
In the movie, it's Sandford, but yeah, it's Sanford.
Gotcha.
That's funny as hell.
Gotcha. A manager at the wedding barn told authorities O'Grady had been involved in a disturbance earlier in the event. Okay, so he might have been a guest, and was suspected of being intoxicated, according to the incident report. And that's all it has to say.
You know what, Mergoot? You say that you still live in. Do you still live in Florida, or did you just used to?
No, I live Colorado now.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say you should go down to Sanford and just politely go up to a police officer and just go, "Have you ever jumped through the air while firing 2 pistols?" Have you ever fired a gun in the air while going, I can completely believe that any like a Florida police officer might say yes to any of these.
Imagine it'd be like, yeah, we do it all the time. So yeah, that really is the end of the stream now. So yeah, thank you, Denzel. Thank you, Mergoot, for joining me. HHM, thanks for being in the chat. To be fair, I was kind of expecting it to be a bit of a quiet one tonight, like I say, because Horror Show's streaming, as well as not streaming, but she premiered earlier, as well as Harrian over on his channel. He's doing a Laughing at the Guardian tonight. So
I thought that's meant to be on Saturdays.
I don't know.
To
be fair,
with cash now.
Yeah, well, to be fair,
Oh, sorry?
I think with his Wellington project stuff that he does on the side now, I think he just does it as and where he can, because it used to be every 2 weeks, didn't it? But guys, if you're over there and you're coming back here to catch it up on the replay, thank you very much for watching. If you're new here and again you're watching the replay, then drop a like and hit subscribe. Make sure you like the stream as well before walking out the door. We are on 80 subscribers at the moment. I would love for this channel to get to 100, and of course links are in the description to the main channel if you're interested in true crime and all that jazz, as well as Mergoot's Twitter, Denzel Jones's Twitch account, Proper Horror Show's channel, and Trig's YouTube channel as well. So I guess all that is left to say is until next time. Take care and goodbye for now.